Hey guys, it's Chey. Welcome to my channel. So in today's video, we all know the Sephora VIB sale is coming. So if you guys are curious to know what my recommendations are, then let's go ahead and get into the video. I'm gonna go into the order of how I do my makeup. I start with brows and eyes. Honestly, there hasn't been any like standout brow products for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to eyes. So for eyeshadow, I have to recommend the Anastasia Rose Metals palette. So initially it was not that appealing, but in person, look at these shades. These shades are literally so stunning and it is so pigmented. I did do a video on it. Honestly, I don't use this palette enough, but it's so stunning. The Anastasia Nouveau palette is a perfect sister palette to pair with the Rose Metals palette. So you do get more shimmers and toppers. Honestly, these mattes are more just like transition shades on me. So if you are my skin tone or deeper, baby, you're gonna have to pull out a different palette. If you were interested in getting these, they're definitely worth the money. More this than this, but they're both so beautiful. Now, if you're more into neutrals and you want to save a coin, okay, the Huda Beauty Mini Obsessions palettes are the way to go. So this is the Chocolate Brown Obsessions palette, and I love this palette. This is what it looks like. So you do get some pinky tones, some brown tones, you get 2 light nude shades, and you get a couple shimmers. So this literally has every shade that you could want, and it's travel friendly. It's so gorgeous. And if you haven't tried any of the Huda Beauty minis, you definitely need to. They're pigmented and they're just so bomb. Now, this next eyeshadow palette is gonna be a little bit more pricey, okay? And that's because it's a face and eye palette, and that is the Natasha Denona Glam Face Palette. So this comes in 2 variations. This is the dark version. So you do get beautiful neutral tones. This is the eyeshadow palette I'm wearing on my eyes today. And you do get a cream blush and a powder highlighter. So this is literally perfect if you're a neutral girl and you just want everything in one palette. This palette is definitely super stunning, and I honestly could use this palette all day, but you know, to switch it up on my channel, I have to use different palettes, but literally I love this palette so much. For eyeliner, I definitely have to go with the One Size Point Made eyeliner. This eyeliner is so black, it lasts so long, and it doesn't dry out. This is the liner I'm wearing right now. It's literally super black. It is a felt tip, so it's really easy to go ahead and, you know, apply it. If you guys want to see how some of these products are in action, I did do a couple TikToks, okay, using these products. So if you guys want to see how I achieved this beautiful glam on my skin, head over to my TikTok so that you can see these products in action. For primer, I have been loving the Glowish primer. This is so blurring. It blurs out my pores and it also helps control my oils. I literally look filtered with this primer. And another primer, well, it's not really a primer, it's like a multi-use product, but I use it as primer, and that is gonna be the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder. So I have put quite the dent in it. I had to take a break from using it because I don't wanna run out, but it's so good. It's the primer I have on today. When you put your foundation on top, it literally glides on and it like transforms your makeup. Like, it looks flawless. For foundation, if I'm not buying the Fenty Soft Matte Foundation, I'm gonna be picking up the NARS Soft Matte Foundation, okay? For some reason, the Fenty one is on sale, so I hope it's not like getting discontinued because I literally love that foundation. I always have a backup of that, but I also cannot live without this foundation. This is in the shade Macao. This is what I'm currently wearing on the skin, and honestly, this paired with one of those primers, like Chef's Kiss, your foundation's going to look amazing. It's gonna last all day and you're gonna look like a walking filter, okay? And I love this foundation because you get 1.5 fluid ounces, okay? Normally you only get 1 fluid ounce in a foundation. So to get a little bit more, like, go ahead, pick her up. For concealer, if you are a full coverage queen, you need the coverage and you want a little bit of playtime with the concealer, definitely check out the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealers. I have 2 shades. I have a brightening one and a skin tone one. A little bit goes a long way. It doesn't crease on me and it just looks so bomb. And for loose setting powder, I of course have to recommend the One Size translucent powder. I literally have gone through like 3 of these and I just love it. It does not give you flashback. It blurs out the skin and it's just so bomb, okay? Now, if you are wanting to feel a little bit more bougie, you really need your makeup to just like be locked and loaded and to stay like matte, okay? The Makeup Forever Ultra HD setting powder is phenomenal, okay? This powder, okay, literally transform your skin. Honestly, both of these powders I cannot live without. They look so amazing. I love them both, okay? So you can't go wrong with picking either one. To set all over your face, I'm still loving the Fenty Beauty Powder Foundation, okay? This powder foundation is perfect for me all year long, okay? I can take a dense brush and pack on and I look amazing, okay? This foundation powder is so bomb. I even like to get a lighter shade and use it underneath the eyes, but there's one powder that I like a little bit more for setting underneath the eyes. And to set underneath the eyes, I like to use a powder foundation. This is the One Size Turn Up the Base Powder Foundation. Now, I grabbed the wrong shade, okay? This is dark 4. This is perfect for like my summer shade, but I don't actually use this to set underneath the eyes. I use the shade Medium 5 Golden to set underneath the eyes, and it has such great coverage. I'm honestly going to pick up a lighter foundation shade. I'm gonna pick up, I think, either dark 1 or dark 2 to set all over the face. For cream bronzer, you have got to try the Huda Beauty Tantour, okay? If you are a brown skin girly like me, pick up the shade Medium, okay? These babies run dark, but Medium is the perfect bronzy shade without being like too deep. Tan is going to be more of a contour shade. Definitely go very light if you get that shade, but go with medium. This color is so stunning on the skin. The formula is not too creamy and it gives you playtime. It doesn't set down too fast and it lasts on the skin without you looking oily over time. For liquid highlighter, honestly, I have been loving the Rare Beauty liquid highlighter. I know Rare Beauty is like really hard to get, okay, especially with all the Selena and Hailey Bieber drama. Like, all of Selena's makeup line is pretty much sold out, and honestly I feel like she's been sold out for like a year, okay? It's very hard to catch this baby in stock, but if you are able to grab your hands on this, definitely grab it. Do not hesitate. This is in the shade Flaunt and it's so beautiful. I used it today, okay? It blends out so effortlessly. You can use this on top of powder or underneath foundation, so don't sleep on this liquid highlighter. And if you're looking for a powder bronzer, honestly, the Sephora collection has a beautiful matte bronzer. This is the Sephora matte bronzer. This is in the shade Ibiza. It's literally so stunning. A little bit goes a long way. If you haven't tried it, you definitely need to. Usually during the Sephora sale, the Sephora collection is like 50% off or 30%. Something like that, but it's a really good deal. Definitely pick up this bronzer because it's so blendable, it's so pigmented, and like I said, a little bit goes a long way. Now if you want a bronzer that's going to bronze, contour, and give you some options, the One Size by Patrick Star. Okay, I literally love this line. Honestly, I don't need any other bronzer with this one because you get that neutral shade, you get a more orangey shade if you want to warm up the skin and look like you've been, you know, on a vacation. And then to sculpt the face, you do get a cool tone bronzer. This is their dark trio, and honestly, on camera it's looking a little bit light, but in person these shades are rich, and his matte formula is bomb. Okay, it is pigmented, so only use a little bit. Okay, I feel like that is the theme of this video. Less is more with a lot of these products that I'm mentioning. On to blush. The standout blush for me that I just cannot stop using is the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Flushed. Okay, this is in the shade Golden Hour, and this literally looks like a sunset on your cheek. Like, these babies pack a punch. Okay, but if you're on more of a budget, the LYS cream blushes are phenomenal. Those are stunning. They last super long, and I mean, you can't go wrong. The next product is going to be another One Size product. Okay, this is their 3D cheek clapper. This is my favorite shade. Okay, this is in Rich Betch, and it is a beautiful terracotta, like burnt pinky brown, and I love this. You get a cream, a matte, and a blush topper. Honestly, if I use the blush topper, I'm going to mix it together. Sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling, I'll just put this on top, but usually I'll mix them together, or I'll just wear the matte. The matte is stunning on its own. If you guys are like me and you like to kind of splurge on yourself a little bit, okay, you're getting that 20, 10, or 15% off, you might as well pick you up a NARS blush. Okay, and with summer rolling around, what better shade to get than Exhibit A? Okay, now I know she looks bright, okay, but on the cheeks it is literally stunning. Pairing these two together, like, baby, come on, don't sleep on these. And like I said, Sephora collection is on sale, so if you haven't picked up any blushes from the Sephora collection, baby, what are you doing? These blushes, okay, they look tiny, they pack a punch. Okay, you can build it and it just looks so beautiful. So if you're scared of blush, this formula is forgiving. So I have quite a few of these. This pinky shade is in Hey Jealousy. Honestly, the best highlighter formula, I know Rare Beauty has a good highlighter. The House Labs has a good highlighter. That baby is $40, okay? This next highlighter is all that you need, and that is gonna be from Danessa Myricks, okay? This is the Danessa Myricks Light Work 1. I'm so tempted to get the second one, but I love just how well this palette works for me. This is what she looks like. So you get a bronzy shade, you get a light gold, you get a light gold, a pinkier like gold, a pink, and then this is like a icy, like bluish color. It's like super icy. But yeah, I pretty much use all of these except for that. I usually don't go too light, but this literally works for all skin tones. But if you are a deeper complexion and these these shades look a little light for you, they do have a darker version. And the good thing about this is that you get 6 shades for $42, okay? It's so good. So next for lips, for lip liner, honestly, the one size, I know, one size once again has done it for me. The lip liner in Coin Collection, she is pigmented, okay? She is super dark. So if you are a dark skin girly and you haven't found a deep brown shade, check that color out. Honestly, Dimensional Dark Brown and Coin Collection from One Size are very similar in color, and this is like one shade down from that. It's literally my perfect lip liner shade. I love both the formulas of the One Size and this one. It is a wooden pencil, so you can just easily sharpen it, and it lasts on the lips all day. The next lip product that I don't really hear people talk about, but I love, love, love this formula. And that is going to be the Makeup by Mario Ultra Suede Cozy Lip Creams. Now, these are not full mattes. These are like a velvet mousse texture. They're very, very comfortable on the lips, and they have very beautiful shades. So I'm currently wearing Naked Spice mixed with a little bit of something else. I have Charlotte Tilbury Cover Star in the center of the lips. On to my last products, okay? I have really been into fragrance this year, and my favorite ones that I have to recommend to everyone, I like more sweet or gourmand scents. I either do like really fruity, really fresh, or like really like gourmand, like I want to smell like a bakery, I want to smell like a dessert, okay? I just like to smell sweet. This Replica Maison Margiela fragrance, I know this is like small looking. This is 1 fluid ounce. She's a little pricey, okay, but she smells amazing. This is in the scent Coffee Break, and it smells so good, okay? It smells divine. I love to pair this with any vanilla scent. I love pairing this with Ariana Cloud. If you're into clean fragrances, the Skylar Vanilla Sky fragrance is so good. I was using her heavily, okay? So I had to like kind of take a break because I clearly put a dent in her. Same with this. So definitely give these a try, okay? Your man will be happy, you will be happy, and I don't know, there's just something about smelling good that it just does it for me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this Sephora recommendations video. I tried to pick out products that I thought were the best of the best, okay? And I tried not to ramble on too much. A lot of these products have been out, but if you haven't tried them, you definitely need to. Don't sleep on these products. There's not been any new release that I'm just like obsessed over, other than like the Danessa Myrix products, the One Size. Everything else is kind of older, but they still hit, okay? They are still bangers in my book. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.